Pink, so what? I'm a rock star. Now the words are quite easy. You just sing na 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 along with the actual riff itself, and it sounds pretty cool. Now before I break it down and we see exactly what our fretting hand is doing, please make sure you've got a copy of the PDF. If you need a copy, just drop me a WhatsApp or email me. I'll happily send it through to you. And let's focus in on our fretting hand. You'll notice my fingers are numbered, makes it nice and easy. And I want you to also notice that finger 1 plays all the 2s, no matter where they are. And the third finger, your ring finger, number 3, plays all the 4s. So if you look at the first 4, 2, 4, 2, you can see the hand isn't moving. So this is bad. We don't want that. We want to keep your thumb steady. Notice my thumb's quite high. It can be a bit lower if you want to, but find that sweet spot where you can play it through without having to move your thumb. So he must stay stationary. We don't want him gone and we don't want him underneath. Okay, find the place that's going to really help you in the long run. Okay, we got the tab and we're going to break down into small groups, of which the first group is going to be a total of 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on the tab you're looking at starting on the 4th string, on your D string, at fret number 4, and it's going to go 4, 2, back to the 4 and drop down to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. One more time with me. 2, 3, 4. And make sure you can play each group well before you add on the next phrase. Next phrase, super easy. 4, 2, simple as that. And then there's a tiny pause before you finish off the phrase. Also fret 4, but this time on the 5th string. And you'll see the spaces on the tab as well. So you've got 4 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2 notes, 1, 2, then 1 note, 1. Let's play that the whole way through together. Bit of a different angle. 2 and 3 and 4 and we got that. Onto the 2nd bar. Now the 2nd bar also starts on fret 4, but now we're on the 5th string, which happens to be your A string. And it's going to go 4, 2, 4, 4. Try it with me. 4, 2, 4, 4. And then we finish off with 2 notes, 2, 2. And the cool thing about this 2, 2, or the only sneaky part about this rather, is that 2, 2 has to be the same finger. Finger 1 for that and that note, and we're ending on the 6th E string for the last note. So your 2nd bar, 4 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 notes, 1, 2. Now we're going to take it the whole way through, but we're going to focus in on your picking hand 2. I want you to notice that I use a little bit of alternating strokes as well. It helps me get more speed. So I don't want only down strokes when you're playing, say, 4 notes in a row. You can see there, it's a nice rhythmic motion, down, up, down, up. Want to try it with me? 2 and 3 and 4 and then you go to the next part and then the last note, 2nd bar, and there we go. Let's play everything together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and bit faster. 2 and 3 and 4 and we want it 9 times in a row. Okay, she does it once by herself and then 8 times for all the words, and that's basically what she does for your verse. Okay, so make sure you got it. Practice it, say maybe 4 times in a row, and if you can do 4 times in a row, you should have the riff. Next up, we're going to look at our chords. It's nice easy chords, but we first want to focus on our fretting hand again. For the chorus, nice open chords: A, C sharp minor, which I'm going to play as a bar chord. I'll take you through this now. F sharp minor, rather as a bar chord, and D. But first of all, it's going to sound like this. Ooh, let's take that again. So the rhythm, really easy. Let's let's first do the rhythm to make sure we got the rhythm, and then we add the chords. Okay, I'm playing with the A chord quickly. There's my A. I sometimes like swapping fingers 1 and 2 around because I've got thick little fat fingers, so this works better for me. But that's the more standard way of playing A. Now, rhythm is going to sound like this. It's got a bit of a swing, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, very important. And it starts with downstrokes, 1 and 2, and then you're going to have 3 and 4 and. So it's down, 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 up, down, up. Let's come a little bit closer onto the strumming hand. Might be able to see the movement a bit better now. Down, 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 down. And you do 1 bar to each chord. Now, let's see what the chords look like. As we mentioned, starting with the A, fingers 1, 2, and 3 on strings 4, 3, and 2, all in the 2nd fret. And as we mentioned as well, you may swap your 1st and 2nd finger around if it's more comfortable. And you strum 5 strings. This is your A. Up next, C sharp minor. You may play it like this, which is the non-bar chord version. It's finger 1, string 1, fret number 4, finger 2, string 2, fret number 5. Then ring and pinky come onto strings 4 and 3 in the 6th fret, and then we only play the bottom 4. That's your C sharp minor. And if you want to convert it to bar chords, for those that want to, leave fingers 2 and 3 and 4 exactly as they are. Lower the thumb now and project. Get your 1st finger straight. So you can see my thumb is more around the back. 1st finger is really straight. And now I can strum 5 strings. Even 6 actually are still going to sound cool. Next chord up, F sharp minor, down to fret number 2. 1st finger flat across strings 1, 2, and 3. Ring finger goes to fret number 4 on the 4th string. And you strum 4 strings. F sharp minor. And if you are playing bar chords, again, thumb disappears for the bar chord. 1st finger nice and straight. Fingers 3 and 4, ring and pinky go to fret number 4. String 5, string 4. Middle finger just sort of hangs around. It can support the 1st if it wants to. And now I can strum all 6. And this is quite sweet if I want to go from C sharp minor to F sharp minor. It makes that transition as a bar chord a lot easier. C sharp minor, F sharp minor. You can see it's not much movement, so the bar chords are worth the effort. Okay, so C sharp minor, F sharp minor, minimal effort. And then we go to end off on a D chord, which I'm sure you know. Fingers 1 and 2, 2nd fret, string 3, string 2, and ring finger to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Play 4 strings. Okay, simple as that. Now, for the chorus, she simply goes, and I'm going to zoom out so you can see left and right hand. And let's play together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... faster. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and so the catch is we do need some pretty quickish changes, but I'm sure it'll go well. Now, for those that want to play bar chords, if you've got overdrive, you could do something like this. Overdrive is on, and power chords. A bit more rocky. Personally, I prefer the clear chords, but if you're jamming with a friend, maybe play the power chords, and your friend can play the normal chords. It'll sound pretty sweet together, or you can still play the same piece without overdrive on, and you get something like this, which also sounds quite nice. Let me take you through that quickly, because power chords are important. Let's focus in on what we're doing with the fretting hand. We're going to start with the open A power chord. So you got your 1st finger, fret 2 on string 4 down, and you're only playing strings 5 and 4, and if you really want to include the 3rd, go for it, but try and keep it on 2 just for this song. Put a bit of damping with. I'll show you how to do this shortly. This is your A5. Then you jump up to fret number 4 and 6, 4th fret, 6th fret, 5th string, 4th string. And you may use your ring finger or your pinky. So ring finger or pinky, whichever is easier for you. And And from here on it gets super easy, because what I'd like us to learn is that from here, all that happens is it moves down 2 frets, up 1 fret, and there's my F sharp. So there's no longer minors or majors, because with a power chord they're called fifths, and because the third is missing, I'm not going to explain what that means. It's neither major nor minor. So C sharp, F sharp, and I want you to notice the shape is the same, but the frets and strings have changed. F sharp minor, or F sharp power chord. And for the D, again, same shape, down a string, simply slides to fret 5, and there you have it. So the whole way through slow motion, 2 and 3 and 4 and damping that I spoke about earlier, but now I need to focus on the guitar, on the strumming hand. Quick breakdown on the guitar. These are called the pickups, not that important. Little pickup switch tells you which pickup you're using. But the important part is this called the bridge, and these little things are called saddles. Now this is important because I'm going to refer to the saddles for my damping. I'm going to bring my palm down so it's resting on the saddle like that, and I'm slightly muffling the string. You can actually see there I'm actually touching the string. So this is without me touching the string. This is with me touching the string. You can hear, I can still hear the pitch of the note, but it's not clear. It's slightly muffled. They call it palm damping or palm muting. Now if I do that with the chord changes, I'm going to have something like this. 2 and 3 and 4 and... quite a bit different from doing something like this. Much more control. So try the palm damping, the palm muting. If you see it on tab, it normally says PM, and you should have your song. That's pretty much all there is to say what I'm a rock star. It's a cool song. If there's any questions, please don't hesitate to drop me a WhatsApp. Otherwise, have an awesome week. Take care.